Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. It is still Thursday, October 10th, 2019. Just later in the day now. I put my first video up earlier. This one here is probably going to go up around 8 o'clock or so. So again, I'm going to show you, well, you know what those are, so I'm not going to have to explain that. But for the most part, if you look over here, it's still clear blue. But yeah. Remember, that's just condensation. It's nothing else. So don't pay attention to that. Okay, so anyway. Alright, so Mom has gone home. She will be back on Monday. And so basically today was just more organizing in the shop, and I'm going to kind of show you what we've been working on. But I'll show you something kind of neat. So I got into one cabinet that I haven't been into in many, many years. And I had forgotten I had a box in there all full of Mountain House and Marine Cuisine. Okay, so I was looking at the backs of these, like these ones here. It says Best By May of 2019. All right, the Mountain House ones are, let's see, take a look at that. Best By August of 2016 on that one. Let's see. This is May of 16. And this is also May of 16. I have some in here that are 17 as well. So, but let's see. That's March of 19. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cook some of these up and taste them, and I will let you guys know how, because they're obviously past their Best By date. So I want to see if they're still okay. The packages, none of them are compromised, so they seem okay. And so I'm going to try those. I did take some of these. I took about 6 packages of these up to Greg and Chris, and I asked her, I said, cook those up, try them, see how they are, and I'm going to do the same thing, and that way we can kind of compare. I think they're still fine. Like I said, they were in this box in a cabinet, and I'll show you the cabinet they were in. But I'm gonna take them in the house now. But so anyway, so today has been more of organizing. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of show you what. All right, so this box here, this is all plumbing and electrical. I had stuff down in the bottom drawer over here. And so what I did was I took all that stuff out of that bottom drawer because we put it there temporarily. And got that all in here, and then I've been pulling stuff off the shelves, and I put that in here as well. So I had like here's electrical tape. So there's 4 rolls of electrical tape. I took out 2, and those 2 are sitting over here right now, and I put the other 4 in there. That's gonna all get, you know, everything that I want to put in there electrical is going to go in there, and then I am going to set that on the shelf, and then that's all in one spot. I know where all my electrical stuff is. Okay, so all this shelf now, this is all nails, screws, and that type of thing. So that whole shelf there is all of that. Now the top shelf is still just disorganized at the moment, so that hasn't been completely set where the way it's going to be yet. It's just kind of a catch-all right now. Down under here, I do have one of my toolboxes over here. I got a couple rolls of tin flashing there, and then I got like oil for the generator, 2-stroke oil. I got a couple, I got some spark plugs there. I have some filters for a Hyundai. Actually, what I'll probably do is I'll take those down. I'll give those to Dan because he bought my car. So I'm going to give them to him in case he wants to use them, because I mean right now I don't need them. Okay, so then this here, as you guys know, I'm going to show you this. This is enzyme fuel state treatment for stabilizer. Will treat 48 gallons of gas, and that is for, let's see, how long? Up to 48 months. I think it's 48 months. Let's see if it says on here. How long? 2 years. Yep, 48 months. Okay. So if I ever get to that point and SHTF happens, Speaking of which, I'm going to show you guys Mom. I will call her back. So anyway, we get in the SHTF situation, whatever gas I have on hand at that point, that's when I would treat it with the stabilizer. Anybody that knows, I rotate my gas every October and every April. So right now, since it's October, we are in that rotation period where we're rotating the gas. So we're using up all the gas that we bought in April, getting new gas, and then it'll sit for the next 6 months. And some we use for the generator, obviously, and stuff like that. But that's what we're doing with that. So, and then this here, I just use this for the moment for all the extensions and stuff like that type of thing for the moment. What I did over here, I got a couple of these propane connectors, so I figured I'm going to put them over here as well. As you guys know, I got the lanterns and stuff here, so I got these 3 lanterns over here, right? And so then I was looking, and I went, oh, I got another lantern sitting up there. And I got another lantern sitting there. So here's the thing, guys, with these lanterns, I didn't buy these all at once. Like these ones here, the older ones, I bought those at garage sales, so I picked them up along the way. So here's this cabinet that had been blocked forever and a day, and I had not been in it. So we did organize this. So, okay, so what we got down in the bottom here, these are a couple of blow-up mattresses, and the pump for that is right there, which was over on the shelf, so I put that with them. Okay, these here are solar lights, so you can put them outside. I'm just sitting on them. I think there's 6 of them in there. If the time comes and we need to have light at night, we can charge them during the day and utilize them at night. There's candles under here. There's 2 coffee makers, and there's actually a toaster also in here. On this level, like I said, I just organized everything. So some paper products and some other stuff, aluminum foil, a couple of towels. I took a bunch of the towels in the house because we can utilize them in there. I'm actually probably going to want to use this, so I'm going to pull this out of here because I want to clean all these shelves, and I'll show you that in a minute. But so then on this level here for now, I just put all the tools. So all the tools are in one spot, so they're out of the way for the moment. And I will organize them more as, and they'll probably go on a shelf. They're not going to stay in here because this is going to be for other storage. On the top level here, I have all of my plastic stuff that cups, there's napkins, there's plastic spoons, plastic plates. And so I just put all that up there for now. I got to show you this. I found this. I made this, I think I was in 7th grade. And what I did, the reason that I did it this way, I was making a head, so I was all of it was going to be on like what it looks like on the right side. Well, then some a-hole smashed my head on that side, thinking that they were, hurting me. But what I did was I said, okay, well, what I'll do is I'll make it half normal and half messed up. So it's like, people have issues and stuff like that. So that's why I made it like that. And I've had it, and like I said, I made that since when I was in 7th grade. So that's kind of the way that one is. So then I'm going to take you over here. This is a slow process at this point, and Grandma didn't have the patience, because I have to have things organized the way I want them organized. So she was losing her mind. But these lower shelves here and here are empty right now. The shelves under here and here are also empty. That's just 1 pound propane bottles. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put them. That right now just is a bunch of saws that I have that I've picked up at garage sales. And all the hinges are here from when I broke down the solar racks, okay? So they're going to go in a certain place as well. What I did this here, believe it or not, this is organized. Look at this, guys. I'll show you here. There is, well, let me turn it around so you can see it. This is a 1500 watt, 3000 surge power inverter, right? So I got that one. I got a 2000 watt, 4000 peak inverter. Then there is a Renogy solar charge controller. So these are different things that I had. I got my All-American pressure cooker on there, another 16-quart pressure cooker here, just some stuff that I wanted to get away and set aside for the moment. So that's where all of that went. I have not touched that stuff yet on the top. I'm going to pull all that out. So, you know, as you're seeing, things are opening up, okay? That's the whole game plan, is to open up all of this, and as I continue to go through stuff, a lot of this stuff will go on the shelving units here. I still have to do that shelving unit as well, go through everything and look at everything. And it's just, you know, like I said, this part now is the methodical part. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's just going through stuff, figuring out what I have, what I want to keep. We've thrown a lot more stuff out. Mom took it with her. Okay, like here's a box of pots and pans, right? So I was like, oh wow, that's cool. And I had a couple of lids from some of the cookware that I have in the house that I can utilize. So I took the lids in because I got to wash them up. But they've been sitting here all this time, and when we've been cooking, I haven't had that lid that I needed for the different pots and pans. It was in this box. So obviously that went into the house now. So that's what we're doing. We're just trying to work at things, get things the way I want them. Obviously those tools are not going to stay there. So I got a couple of drills here. And over here, believe it or not, all three of these are cordless drills. There's a charger for them. There's like 2 chargers in each one of these, plus the drill itself. So that's where they're going to stay for right now. So I got to show you guys this too here, okay? Hopefully you can see that okay. That is my senior picture. When I went to my 30-year reunion, they handed these out to us so that people would say, oh my God, that's who you are? Because I obviously do not look like that anymore. So, you know, pretty much a hair bag back in the day. And I'd actually got my hair cut for that senior picture because my mom was like, oh, no, you got to cut your hair. So that's what the old hair looked like with me with a full head of hair. So it's a few years ago. So anyway, then I had this, which I love having this. This is emergency siphon. That can be used for whatever, obviously, so I just set that up there. Got some of those mouse traps that I had talked about. I've talked about those. If SHTF happens, you can attach that to a tree, put some peanut butter on it, and catch squirrels. So that's what that is all about. So just more tools and stuff up here. Here's another thing of stabilizer. All right, so this one will up to 80 gallons, and again, that's 24 months again. So I got that one, and I have the other one. Once we get into that emergency situation, we're going to have those. So just really trying to get things squared away, get things organized. I found some old booze. How about this, huh? Kahlua, when they still put Kahlua in a glass bottle, huh? So there we go. That's still actually very good. So that's going to go into the house and be utilized. I have some wine bottles. This is 2001 Old Vin Zinfandel, Lodi, California. I have no idea what I paid for that. That's Woodbridge, but that is a 19-year-old bottle of wine. So, you know, so I just had some wine in there that I found in one of the boxes that just got set aside and has not been touched since then. So that's what we're doing, just kind of working at it very methodically, getting things squared away, and it will come together. It's going to take some time. I will fart around in here again a bit tomorrow. I'll be honest. I'm just gonna kind of take my time at this point and really go through things. And okay, so this bucket here, this yellow bucket here, and you see that yellow bucket there. They will not be in here for very long because they're gonna go in the ground somewhere. They're going underground. So with supplies in those, but extra tank of propane right there. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to close this back up the right way here. Hold on a second. But yeah, so this cabinet's been sitting there for who knows how long. And, well, it was there when we bought the place, that cabinet was in here. But since we moved in here, I had that stuff in there. And I had some stuff in there that I did have to throw out. But other than that, it was fine. So, just working at things, guys. It's going to take some time, but we're getting there, and it's going to be much better organized. I'm going to know where everything is, and everything's not going to be a cluster, you know what, anymore. So I will be happy about that. Like I said, turn this around here. So, yeah, there goes that light. Okay. So we'll use this one. So this is the mess that we're still going to tackle, but we're going to get to it. And we're just going to work at things methodically, like I said, and get things done. So that's it. All right. So that's the update for today. And, so we got to check real quick. We got to see what our solar did today. So hold on a second. All right. So we've pulled in 2.8 kilowatt hours on this side, 2.6 on this side, for a total of 5.4 kilowatt hours on the day. Another good day for solar. They're still both pulling in power at this point in time. And let me see what time it is here. Hold on a second. It is 5 o'clock on the nose. So that's what we're pulling in today. Batteries are doing fine. Everything is good. So good day for solar. Like I said, we're just working on getting things done. I got to take these back in, but I won't take these in until tomorrow when I get to that point. And again, I got more shelf space to put more stuff on. So it's all going to come together. It's going to be very, very well organized once I am done. So looking forward to that. But anyway, we're getting there. So just keep plugging along at it and it'll be good. We had 2 eggs earlier this morning. I have not gone back out and checked again. I have to get out there and do that. So I'm going to go do that actually now. But I've been talking to you guys long enough, so I'm going to let you guys off of here for now. Remember, guys, we're all in this together. That's important to remember. Also remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so that's really, really important that you tell the people that you care about every day how you feel. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop you, okay? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody's having a great week. This week's going by very, very fast, and it's already Thursday. It's amazing, but very productive, which is good, and we're just going to keep plugging away at stuff. All right? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.